Welcome back, everyone. Let's start out with our first severe thunderstorm warning of the day. This for our friends in Fremont County. The worst of the storm just north of Highway 50, north of the Buckskin Joe area. This puts it about 15 miles northwest of Canyon City. And that storm is moving east at a pretty good clip at about 15 miles per hour. So they're moving a little faster than they were the same time yesterday. Not overly concerned about flood threats in this area. And I think the bulk of the heavier rain may just miss north of Canyon City. But still, if you're in Canyon City, maybe the kids are outside playing in the yard, bring them in. Wait until that storm passes. That warning in effect until 5:30. We're also watching a new storm blowing up just to the southwest of Fort Carson. This one's quite the doozy. Right now it continues to intensify, likely putting down pea to penny size hail, generating some outflow wind gusts up around 50 to maybe 60 miles an hour. That storm not moving much, so this one could bring in some of those flood threats we've been warning you about since we went on the air at 4. And now seeing some nasty storms developing just south of Pueblo to the west of I-25. This stuff moving off to the northeast at about 15 miles per hour, likely impacting the Lake Pueblo area and Pueblo proper within the next 15 to 45 minutes. So on top of low and severe threats, the other story today is going to be this newly issued flood watch. It does cover a large part of areas near I-25, as we'll see slow-moving storms, periods of heavy rain that could lead to flash flooding and swollen creeks, rivers, and streams. General timing is going to be from now up until about midnight, and this storm's likely lingering a little bit later for the eastern plains than what we'll see for I-25. It is wet this evening as folks are getting out of work in downtown Springs, and much cooler than the same time yesterday. Temperatures in the upper 60s. Beginning to see some of that rain moving into the Steel City right now, checking in the upper 70s. So watch the model here. Pausing it at 6:30, so in about an hour and 15 minutes, still seeing that heavier rain from Canyon City to Pueblo, some showers from Denver down to Monument, the Springs. Stop it again around 8:30. It looks like periods of moderate to once again heavy rain, as well as some heavier showers coming out of the wet mountains and moving towards the southern I-25 corridor. Now after about 9 o'clock, I think most of I-25 starts to see a break in the rain. And as we make our way towards Friday morning, we'll be left with haze and mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. Now Friday afternoon features a little bit of a change in the pattern. We'll cut off that deep, rich subtropical moisture plume, and we will get some rain showers that develop over the mountains, but a lot of these I think will stay in the high country with just a few showers possible along and east of I-25. So in the Springs, about a 30% chance of an isolated shower tomorrow. I think in Pueblo, rain chances here at or below 20%. And with the drier skies, temperatures on Friday jump up by around 10 degrees from what we saw today. Then for the weekend, we'll see a weak monsoon setup. High pressure to our east over the Gulf Coast states. Low pressure coming out of California. That taps into that moisture once again. And what that means is we'll see those more typical summertime showers and storms favoring the afternoon and evening hours. All right, take a look at your lows tonight, 50s and 60s, followed by a healthy boost in highs tomorrow, back to the upper 80s in the Springs and 90s around Pueblo and La Junta. Temperatures here hovering in the upper 80s through the weekend. Heating up a few notches Monday to Tuesday with drier skies for a few days and then a return to showers towards the midweek period. In Pueblo, we'll see a daily shot of storms this weekend. Drier skies Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with our next front approaching towards next Thursday. Canyon City, a near daily shot of storms here. That's going to be a common thing you'll see for areas west of I-25 versus areas out east. So drier skies for the plains versus a daily shot of storms here in Woodland Park right on through the middle parts of next week.